dies. That's judgment. Some people gonna die horrible deaths. Some people plagued with diseases. Some people got all types of stuff going on with them. Because you live your judgment here on the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be reincarnated. You got to come back. Because the Lord is not gonna let your son suffer for what you did. You gotta come back and suffer that. Or your father gotta come back and suffer for what he did. You can't suffer for what he's done. He gotta actually pay for that. That's why the people that did this to us, the white people that, so-called white people that did this to us, they gotta pay. And their children gotta pay. Because it was a system that kept going, that they benefited off of. You know? And we still don't get justice in this land. So payment has to be paid back. The Lord is just. Everything he does is perfect balance.
That's why I said there's going to be a demon up to
well, there's demons here now. What do you mean?
I mean, I was just, you know.
You mean like demons? Yeah, the demons in the earth. There's demons in the earth.
Right. One's going to be anti.
Wicked men. Wicked people.
Yeah, antichrist.
Yeah, there's many antichrists though. It ain't just one man.
Right, but they said, she said, well, the scripture said Yahshua was going to be coming with garments dipped in blood.
That's right. He's going to do a lot of killing. Dumb, wicked people.
Oh, yeah.
You got any more questions?
Nah, I just wanted to kind of like look at some of the stuff that y'all got.
Well, look.
A lot of antichrist, like people, like anybody that's against the Most High, that's against the Most High, Son, the prophets and righteous men, those are antichrists. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that got a problem, like for example, you know people that say, oh, there ain't no God. You know, that's an antichrist. There's a lot of them. People that say, oh, there ain't no such thing as God. I know people that back years ago, when I was in my early teenagehood, that I've literally seen, even the friends that I used to hang with, they would literally say, F God, you know. Those are antichrists at an early age. Them little devils. Right. Little devils I used to hang out with. But back then, you know, most I bring me, when I became a grown man. But I know kids, 13 years old, that were boldly just like F God, and they just regular people. That's an antichrist right there. You know, anybody that's anti, you know, against the Most High and against righteousness, anything that's dealing with positivity, you know, positivity, you know, in the Most High. You know, if you say you're a man of the Lord, people start acting funny around you after that, they're antichrist. Like, why would you have a problem with this guy? You know, because he say he loves God. Now you like, oh, he lame. I know.
They start scrutinizing you.
Yeah, them right. Antichrist. I used to hang with guys like that.
I used to be an antichrist, but I didn't enter into a covenant with the devil.
We on this laws, man. Like I always love the Most High, and even when I didn't know about it, I wasn't taught about it. I always knew that he exists. That's why when I looked at my homeboy, that used to hang on the block scooter, that's what they call him. I never know his real name, but every time he would get hot up, he start cussing out the Most High, like, you know what I'm saying?
You said Scooter?
Yeah, that's the name that, you know, block call him. You know, he's a young dick. Back years ago when I was like, I was young, you know. I'm 22 now, but like, you know, back then when I was, you know, I don't know where he get it from, but young dude, man, had a perfect hatred towards the Most High. I be telling him, you know, back when I was in the world, I used to tell him and my boys, yeah, I just came to church from my mama, right? You know, back when I was in the world, and that's when I didn't know anything. I used to go to the Sunday church and stuff when I didn't know anything, and I used to tell them, and they used to be like, oh man, you went to church. God ain't real, nigga. They used to say all that shit, man. But I be looking at them like they crazy, like you a damn liar. Even though at that time I didn't agree with Christianity. I went because my mother. It's like a family tradition thing. They went when I was young. I had no choice. When I come back, I just go out around my boys and stuff.
Yeah, well, when you're in your parents' household, you're gonna do what they do until you're enlightened. You're 11, 12, 13 years old. You don't know much.
Little niggas bad, man. I'm thinking back, I'm like, damn, I'm hanging with them guys.
Absolutely.
Shoot, man. Even though I didn't believe in what the pastor was saying, because when I was in church, I used to be mad, man. I used to hate going there, man. But I believed in God, though. I knew that it was God, but I didn't believe in the way the pastor was preached it and shit.
Delivery.
Yeah. I wasn't really feeling it. And I used to come back and I used to go around them. And they
I think some people be possessed by demons. That's why
they are.
People be going to church and like
there's demons in those churches.
Like the message just don't be getting to it. There be demons set up, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like just crazy.
That ain't nothing but the truth, man. Cause I seen people right next to me, young people.
Mm-hmm.
Young people. I'm looking at this person like you ain't nothing but like 13 years old. How the fuck you know some? You know what I'm saying? Like literally doing that shit. Little individuals, kids doing that shit. Like just they parents over there saying chant, and they over there just slobbing and shit. And I'm looking at them. I'm looking at my brother. He doing it. I'm like, I ain't doing that shit, man. I'm like, I ain't gonna fake that shit, man. Like it's a demon, like you said, the demon spirit, man. Demon spirit, man. They be in there dancing crazy and shit.
The church is nothing but a fashion show.
Yeah.
And then those pastors and bishops or whatever, they're like witches. They put spells on people. A lot of those pastors are Masons too. So they are already taking an oath into secrecy, all kind of wickedness and unrighteousness. And they get a following. Following the traditions of men, and keep it up. They're not really about the truth. They're about the bylaws of that particular denomination and honoring that, or the tradition that was happening. So there's a lot of things in those churches that the Lord is going to destroy. Kill a lot of those people. See, like that dude got all those Masonic stickers on the back of his car? This Infinity that just drove by? People think that stuff is going to save them. They think all of these secret orders, these hand gestures, these brandings they get, all of these fraternities and stuff that they're in,